Here I come to you with another news, and of course, it's Guantanamo Bay ICE detention cost the United States $40 million in its first month. Padilla spending exuberant, and of course, I'm here to share with you a breaking news pertaining to the cost of this deportation slash ICE slash the Trump administration pertaining to detention of immigrant at Guantanamo Bay in Cuba. And of course, I'm bringing it to you live by yours truly, Spring Garden 1. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Adia went to Guantanamo Bay, and it go like this. The Trump administration moved to detain people for immigration and custom enforcement at the U.S. Navy base in Guantanamo Bay, and of course that's in Cuba, a cost to the United States taxpayers. It cost the U.S. taxpayers over $40 million in its first month, according to the U.S. Senator Alex Padilla, who called the price tag exuberant. Alex said this spending right now is too much for the U.S. taxpayers, and that's what he is saying across the streets and the platform that he went to make sure that these things is not hearsay, but him have seen it for himself. So right now, I am sharing with you. Instead, disclose the information after several other senators travel to Guantanamo Bay, and they go to Guantanamo Bay to see how these people that have been detained is doing. So he said, joining top-ranking member of the Army Service, Foreign Relation and Homeland Security Committee on the overseas trip, and the day of when he went, the senator say him visit, and him say 87 people who are detained at the facility according to him. Official of the Department of Homeland Security estimate that each detainee bed at starting, 100. Them say the bed them where them did a stay upon a cost $165 per day. At that rate, holding 87 people for a month in the US, them say a total amount of 430,000 at a facility. This thing going cost me, them say, $40 million, and a desolate day in a rasta. It has a huge weight of taxpayer dollar, said Mr. Alex. After the Guantanamo Bay operation, it has done without any significant planning or preparation. Simple to give, him said Donald Trump, who is the president, the talking point are some sound bites that he want in response. The man say right now are some sound bite the president want. And him say that this that kind of thing there. It is irresponsible, reckless, and it's also inhumane due to the process. So he must say right now this thing never go on the way it going on. And him not to think the president them have check out this thing the right way and treat the people them. Him say it's inhumane. You understand? Homeland Security and the US Immigration and Custom Enforcement Officer did not even respond to speak. We get some comments So them try to contact them and them not give no comments. Them not talk to nobody, Rasta. That them has to right there. So them not talk to nobody. So as you hear it right there, a $40 million it cost the US people them with this thing. $40 million it a cost on a Guantanamo Bay to keep them people here in a ICE detention center. Ain't no right, the man a say. The man a say thing no right, Rasta. You understand? And so during the visit, him discovered that nearly half of the 87 people in detention were held in a low security facility, undermining the administration claim that only the worst of the worst were there. Violent criminals were being sent to Guantanamo Bay. Every question were asked led to more and more questions. It's become clearly and clearly throughout the day that this was very, very much a ready fire aim. Question of events. The man say, this thing don't look right. Every time he ask question upon question, for the day, it now make no sense. You understand? And that the man I try explain to us right now. So this thing you now gone away based on when you see it look. So, he must say, this for more than a month and a half now, and there's still some very basic infrastructure that hasn't been put in place, whether it housing, whether it affording migrant access to a council or basic communication. The man tell them things that happen down at Guantanamo Bay and him go down for himself and see it. And him not too like them thing there. Because all of this right now not helping the situation. That the man I say. The man I say rather access to counseling or communication not happening. In the immigration rights and civil no group have filed at least 2 lawsuits against the Trump administration calling this Guantanamo Bay thing really and truly a tragedy it look like, cause the man I say it no look right. So there you have it, As I said to you before, it cost in the US 1 month, the first month of this thing cost the US over 40, when me talk about 80, man, $40 million that it cost the US people them right now. So here you have it from your truly Spring Garden one. I thank you and I'm out.